Are you part of Big Boss season 14?
Last birthday also, I was in a tattoo studio. I was making a tattoo. Mika and me, we know each other since years. It's a decade that we know each other. Movie में आप ऐसा face करते हो या television में, I think it's everywhere. I come from an aviation background. I was an international air hostess.
Akanksha, Puri, welcome back on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you so much. It's good to again see you after really, really long.
It's been a long time, and tell me something. Are you part of Big Boss season 14?
My God, first thing you ask me is this. No, I am not. I don't know. Even I've been reading about this, but I'm happily shooting for Devi Parvati still. And yes, I'm shooting in Amgaon for Vignaharta Ganesha. And that's all that is happening. No Big Boss till now.
Till now,
Yeah.
but it may possibly happen. Considering
No.
the sort of response that you got for your friendly appearance.
Yeah,
last time,
I feel
I'm sure that-
without even participating in Big Boss 13, I feel I've already done one season already. I've already participated in one season because I was a part of Big Boss throughout. And so I think maybe that's the reason they didn't contact me. उन्हें लग रहा है कि एक season तो already खेल ही लिया तो next में क्यों बुलाएं? So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I have not got any call.
If you're approached, would you want to be a part of it?
See, this time looks a little difficult because my still is still on air and the show is doing really good. And I'm still a lead of a show that I've been doing from 3 years. So I think at this time it would be a little difficult because the show is still running. So yeah, practically looks difficult.
What do you think has been the role of television in your career? You started off in movies, but
Yes. Television,
television is
I
something that
think
has been
my life has been quite exciting. I started with South movies, I did Calendar Girls, then I did a few songs, and then television. So it was quite a shift. But I think television gave me the financial stability and recognition which was quite needed. And I feel more secure. And television, I feel, is something, if you have it in you, if you fit the bill, if you fit what they are looking for, you're in. So it's very clean. I feel it's something that अगर आप उस role में fit हो तो आप हो, नहीं तो आप नहीं हो. It's purely talent. So that's why I feel, my talent. I've been polished as an actor. I've grown. I've evolved. So television, I've been very thankful for giving me the stability that I needed in my life.
You've had this glamorous image, and now you're doing television, and the sort of television that you've been primarily doing is something which is far away from glamour in many ways.
Yes.
Was it a conscious decision to get into something like a family audience or something?
Not really, but definitely, you interviewed me, and you'll be surprised. Just after Jahan Tum Ho, I signed Parvati. So, like just 2 months after the release of that song. So obviously, I don't know. It was really just opposite. People were trying to typecast me. I was getting erotic offers back to back, in a genre that I was not very keen on. So I really thought that let me show people something else, a different side of me. But I think ये थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही हो गया. एक बहुत बड़ा shift हो गया. Like this is completely opposite. I'm playing Devi, I'm playing Parvati, Mata, and all that. So, but I'm very happy. Like as an actor, this has really helped me to explore myself.
Okay, and I believe you're collaborating with Mika Singh.
See, I don't know. As of now, there's nothing like that. So a lot of people are assuming it, but Mika and me, we know each other since years. It's a decade that we know each other. He's like my oldest buddy. So we share that comfort level. So I don't know as of now. There's nothing, no confirmation on the collaboration thing.
Do you have apprehensions at times that when you're having this biased image because of your serials, and maybe there's any picture of yours that may just come out maybe from the past or maybe in the recent past, which may be slightly glamorous and people may judge it. Do you have that apprehension?
No, I don't have. Faridoon, I've always kept it like that. I've never given my audience like a dose of only Parvati or a dose of only glamour. So I kept even my social media. So people won't be surprised. Like if you see my social media, I keep putting glamorous picture. I keep putting whatever I do, and I even played a negative role like recently in November for a Tamil movie, Action, which was with Tamanna and Vishal. So, I have never kept my audience, I never surprised them with anything. I've just kept my social media also what I am, very real, very honest. So, I don't think they'll be surprised or any apprehensions like that because I've never kept it like that, like for people to have something like that for.
What are the maybe advantages or disadvantages of having a relationship which is out in the open, which is very much in the public eye? It gets a lot of attention and a lot of publicity as well, but at the same time, I believe you went through a heartbreak as well, and rather bitter one as well.
Yeah,
What are
see,
the pros and cons?
frankly, I am a little private person. I am not somebody who is quite, open about my personal life. But I was with a person who was like that. He wanted things to be quite public. And that's why, when you're in a relationship, you do things for your partner, which maybe you are not quite keen on. So I definitely did few things which
Right.
is not my type. If you ask me, I'm a little reserved person and a little private when it comes to my private life. So definitely, that's why I face the consequences. But being an actor, you anyways face these things. Your private life is not very private actually. So if you are into this industry, if you're a part of it, you have to be prepared for these things. So I think no regrets. Like I'm not a kind of person that who'll get into something which I'm not willing to do. So definitely it was I wanted it to be like that, and because of my partner, and yes, that's why I faced few things. But I'm glad things happened this way because I got a lot of support from the media. I got a lot of support from public fans. So I'm glad that it was public, so public. That's why I got this public support. Otherwise, I would have
Right.
gone a little weak. So if I am that strong after so many things that happened in my life, it's because there were a lot of people who were there with me to support me. So it was only because things were public.
Right. So even after so many months,
Yeah.
when people still ask you about Paras, how do you look at it? Do you find it
It
irritating
doesn't
now? Do you
bother
find it
me
unnecessary?
now.
Doesn't
Now
bother
it
you?
doesn't bother me because I feel this thing
Hmm.
is obviously now it's something little stale. It's a lot of months that I think almost 10, 11 months now. So I'm sure because people will keep asking even after 1 year down the line they will still ask me. So it's okay. But I've moved on like long back. I think I'm in a relationship with myself. I'm loving myself and. I have evolved like never before. I feel more strong. I feel more confident. So it's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, things happen. People do ask.
My question to you was that now, considering that you've had this public breakup, you said that you're in a relationship with yourself.
Yes.
Now you are happy and smiling. You're generally upbeat as well. But still, what is your frame of mind like in terms of maybe at some stage of life you would want to get into a relationship? How difficult will it be for you to maybe get into the trusting mode?
Obviously, see now it will be difficult because relationship scares me now. It's like a little scary to trust anyone, to really feel that someone is being honest because they appear to be honest and they appear to be loyal, but things are different. So I think it's difficult for me to trust anyone. Forget being in a relationship. I think I've stopped trusting people now. It takes a lot of time for me now to trust people. So relationship definitely will be difficult, but it's not that I put my guards down. I'm open for it. I am okay to be in a relationship. Let's see where life takes me. So I'm okay to get into another one.
Okay,
But it
now,
will
so what?
definitely. I'll be very careful this time.
No, no, of course,
Yeah.
that is understandable. For example, your birthday is coming up, I believe. 26th August
Yes, it's
is your
26.
birthday.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your plans for it? Do you feel that maybe there could have been someone special, maybe that you could have share the special day with?
Uh,
What is your mind state?
Actually, birthday, I don't know because yes, last birthday also, I was in a tattoo studio. I was making a tattoo. I gifted myself with a tattoo with somebody's name. And I was throughout I think my day was spent in a tattoo studio. I didn't do much even on my last birthday. And this year being the lockdown scene and everything, though I don't know what will be my plans. It will be something random. But yes, I really wish he could special ho jaye. And I've just left it like maybe some surprises or anything. I'm okay. Let's see what happens.
So is it like a permanent tattoo?
I did it last year, but now I've covered it up with something else, which is like my hashtag of being me. It was his name written on my wrist. Last birthday, I gifted myself that.
All right, so that's I hope that there's closure on that, and better things will follow you very soon. All right, so now you've been in the industry for some time. You started in a way. You started with the Calendar Girls. Now we're just witnessing this entire debate on insiders and outsiders, and the fact that maybe outsiders they don't get wise counsel at times because the industry is something which is very different from any other industry, and that is why maybe it takes time, and there are difficulties which are unforeseen and can be quite tough. What has been your journey like, and do you feel that maybe you missed out on that wise counsel, or do you have a certain support system within the film industry of people who have guided you and advised you?
See, I think it's everywhere. Yeah, I think before this, I was a part of aviation. I come from an aviation background. I was an international air hostess. I was working for Mr. Malia, and when the company had shut down, I shifted to movies and things. So I think if if this debate has to happen, I think it's everywhere. It's in every industry. So it's not something in particular that only movie में आप ऐसा face करते हो या television में. I think it's everywhere. But I feel I wouldn't have been working अगर इतना होता तो. So definitely I agree to some point. Definitely they get first preferences, but at the end it's your talent. Otherwise, there's so many star kids and so many people, they would have been superstars, but they are not. Because at the end, it's your talent. For you to sustain, you need to have that talent. You need to have it in you to be here. So I think obviously there's a little advantage which you get everywhere, even in business, even in aviation, even in education, where everywhere, you know. My father has been a police officer, so I know even in his industry. So it's everywhere. But at the end, it's your talent. So I feel if I'm here, I'm still working. At the time lockdown, where most of the shows have shut down, they've gone off air. If we are still working and we are still getting our payments, I think it's because of our talent. Because people like us, they want us. So at the end, it's only that.
Okay, but you know, your father, as you mentioned, is in police. People who are not from the film industry or from the entertainment industry, they cannot really understand a lot of things, you know, in terms of the working hours, the way the various things function as well. And if you have a certain support system within the film industry, so they can maybe guide you better. They can understand certain situations better in terms of various shifts and what all it takes in terms of stress, and that it is not all glamour and fun and games. It's a lot of hard work.
It's a lot of hard work.
That context, do you think that at times you feel that you maybe miss someone, maybe you miss
I feel, see, if you have right people to guide you, like if you're going through a proper agency, you are going through right people who are a part of this industry, who have been here since long. If your managers are like that, if you are with an agency, I think you don't miss out on those things. It's okay. It's either your father telling you or a person from your agency or your manager telling you. I think it makes no big difference. At the end, you need to be on a right track. So I think it's okay. It doesn't make a big difference that way. Now, now maybe in old times things would have been like that, but now, you know, there's so many agency. We all work through people. We, you know, on either commission basis or we are tied up with few agencies. So I think now things are not. We are well aware because we work with professionals who are a part of this industry from years. So I don't think now things are like that.
All right. So and what about OTT platforms? Is that something that you find exciting?
Very, like really exciting. In fact, just before your interview, I was talking to somebody for a web series. So I think I'm keen on doing something like that, and I will be doing a web series soon. So yeah, I think OTT really attracts me, and I am somebody who can watch Netflix or Amazon or anything, any series like whole day. back to back, like binge watching. I can do that. So I love it. I would love to be a part of it.
Maybe after Big Boss 14.
आई थिंक ये सुन के बिग बॉस वालों को लग रहा है कि ऑलरेडी किसी ने तो फोन लगा दिया होगा, इसीलिए उन्होंने अभी तक लगाया नहीं. So I think it's not happening 14, maybe 15. I don't know. Let's see. First, I need to get away from the Parvati. Yaar. Parvati is still there. I'm very happy doing Devi Parvati right now. Checks are coming. Let the checks come in.
Especially, I think in these times, it's very important to keep things going. Keep things going. All right. So, Akanksha, wonderful talking to you once again, and happy birthday to you in advance.
Thank you so much. And I have to tell you, Faridoon, I've done so many interviews, but your interview when I did it with you after Jahan Tum Ho went really viral. And people still ask me, a few of my friends, I told that I'll be talking to Faridoon today, and they were so happy. They're like, oh, are we expecting an interview like that? And I was like, I don't know. But it's always a pleasure talking to you. Like, really.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And all the best wishes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.